Alrighty, hello there ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Cupid the Conqueror here, bringing you another episode of Bugs, Bounties, and Complaints, number 4 to be exact. It's been about 6 months since I made a video, so I've been out of the game for a while. Let's just hop into a new game here and see what the folks at Payload Studios have given us in the last few months.
GSO base deployment unit B5791-J, free plane full stage 2. Attention, payload failure inserting mission alpha, number 74915. Crash landing imminent. Initiate emergency South America. Brace for impact. Brace. Brace. Brace.
That was awesome. That was as awesome as not one Screaming Cold Blurt. That was like 10 Screaming Cold Blurts worth of awesome. That was amazing. That just like blows my expectations of what I was expecting from Payload Studios. That was fantastic. Now, suffice to say, because there is all that new content, once I started playing, I pretty much became like this.
What's this? What's this? There's powder everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up, Jack. This isn't fair. What's this?
What is this indeed? I must say, when I first encountered their little tutorial playing, oh my goodness. Wow. Like, I was so shocked to find this thing just laying there perfectly intact, not having to fight for it. It was a fantastic tutorial to flying. I had no problem getting on the thing and no problem taking off. I know a few guys on the forums have trouble with the takeoff because it's kind of tricky to switch between the throttle. But my goodness, oh wow. The feel of flying is fantastic. I don't know if they've revamped the flying physics since the last time I played, but this was amazing, okay? This beats Stuart Little building a World War I era biplane out of garbage and flying to the city. This beats snorting a line of coke and going flying with Peter Pan like the kids in the movie. This was fantastic. I was utterly ecstatic. But my excitement aside, it's time to get to the real part of the show. The bugs, the bounties, and the complaints. For bugs, I had the game crash a lot when I first started. I don't know what it was. I think it was trying to read my old save for some reason. And since I hadn't played for 6 months, that caused some issues. I had several crash errors due to that. I ended up just reinstalling the game, and everything worked out again. Well, when trying to load a new game anyway, I still had it crash occasionally for no reason whatsoever in the R&D test chamber. Like, I tried to open up the controls menu, and I had a crash error, but it was weird. But again, beta access, tons of bugs. Moving on from that topic, I have some major complaints. First off, the limited reach for grabbing parts. One of my favorite old tactics was to fly by really low at an old battle site, or some loose parts just scattered throughout the world, and scoop them up, and just drag them along till I could land and put them on my tech. Now, I tried to do this, and I ended up crashing because I had to get too low, and even then, I tried later in the R&D test chamber, and the grabbing distance was just way too small when flying to successfully snag a part. And I think that's a real shame because it's really hard for non-stationary flying aircraft to do attack runs on other techs. So I figured a really good tactical advantage would be the ability to steal parts from the air, which unfortunately doesn't seem to be working in this edition of TerraTech. Now, another complaint I have is that we don't get the double-sized tractor pad right away. We get the single thimble tractor pad, tongue twister there for you, right away. And we get the base right away, so we can harvest our resources and sell them. So, in theory, we have everything we need to start up a farming operation, so to speak, to slowly earn money. But we don't have the double thimble tractor pad discovered, so we can't buy it. And farming with the single thimble tractor pad is a pain in the arse. No one wants to do that. I think in the base kit you should get the double tractor pad right away, so that way you can just get to farming and slowly build up your resources at that small base you first get before you have to go wandering out in the wastes. Now, I'm going to stop the complaining just so I can give props to the team at Payload for the wonderful lighting effects they did. I know I said I was done with talking about really cool things I found in the game, but the lighting effects they did are absolutely fantastic. I don't know if they used the NVIDIA real-time shader or they wrote their own code, but it looks amazing. The shadows are just beautiful, the lighting is beautiful. Now, moving off from complaints and bugs, I have Bounties. This episode's bounty is going to be quite a challenge for you folks at home. I want you guys to remake the bomb you see in the opening of Terror Tech. It has to fly and it has to explode. If you can complete this episode's bounty, you're going to get a copy of Left 4 Dead 2 or of Chivalry on Steam. Or if you don't want any of those games, any Steam game under $5 or $10, I'll agree to get you. Just PM me on Steam. You guys know my contact info. It's in the description below. I cannot thank you guys enough for tuning in to this episode of Bugs, Bounties, and Complaints. And remember, if you like this video and want to see videos just like it, simply like and subscribe. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.